On behalf of PRTC TV, we'd like to welcome you to the 2022 PRTC Classic. We're at Jackson County High School and about to start game number 2 of 4 today, and this should be a dandy. It is the home team, the Jackson County Lady Generals, taking on the Owen County Lady Rebels. TJ Isaacs, Mark Sulfridge, Hunter Carroll, Justin Lakes, Brian Murray, all here courtside to bring you all the action of today's game. And Hunter, we talked about it last night. The most coaches will always start with a few games to build some confidence for their team, but the PRTC Classic got scheduled, and the first game out of the gate, Jackson County had a tough opponent, 16th Region Morgan County, with a lot of great athletes, a lot of great shooters, and the Hampton girl, and it was nip and tuck all night.
Yeah, it's a very competitive game all night long. Was very proud of our girls' effort. I thought they handled adversity very well right there with the way they played in the first half. I think they had 6 turnovers in the first quarter, and then but 0 in the second quarter. So that was a big plus for the Lady Generals, just be able to calm down, keep their nerves, and kind of get away from that problem that we've had here in the past with the Lady General teams of just throwing it all over the gym and having several turnovers.
I think we only ended up with 10 maybe for the whole game, 9 or 10, and that's really good from where we've been in some years past. Things get no easier today after the 7-point win over Morgan County last night, 70-63. Now we've got a very special rematch. These two teams have only met one time in their school's history, and that was last year in the quarterfinal round of the All-A State Tournament. Jackson County won the 13th region, while Owen County won the 8th region, and Owen County beat Jackson County 44-31 at EKU's McBrayer Arena last year. So nice job by PRTC for setting up this rematch to bring Owen County to our home floor to see what can happen. Owen County, a very successful program under 6th-year coach Amy Wesselman. She has won 105 games and lost only 49 in 5+ seasons. They are 1-1 this year, losing to Simon Kenton and then defeating Oldham County. They were 25-10 last season. That's about a 61.5 RPI, which is your strength of schedule. They were All-A State champions, beating Owensboro Catholic 49-38. They lost in the 8th region final to Anderson County 52-42. Anderson County was 30-5 last year and went to the second round of the state tournament. So this is a very well-disciplined, good coach team in Owen County. Again, their coach's name is Amy Wesselman. They will start number 12, Haley Logan, number 3, Rachel Howard, number 42, Kylie Steffen. Also number 10, Addie Bowling, and number 11 is Zoe Webster. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Jackson County Lady Generals. A record of 1-0 on the season. Courtney Tyree in her 5th year as the head coach of the Lady Generals. She is 73-38 overall. 22-10 last year, won the 13th region All-A over Harlan Independent. Of course, we mentioned lost in the quarterfinal round in the All-A State Tournament to the team they're playing today, Owen County, which went on and won the All-A State. Runners-up in the 49th District last year. Defeated Bell in the first round, lost to South Laurel by 4 in the semifinal round of the 13th region. Your starting lineups now for Coach Tyree's Lady Generals. Number 34, Abby Gilbert. Huge game last night with 25 points and 22 rebounds. Number 44, Kennedy Ward. 00 is Madison Curry. Number 52 is Jenna Creech. And number 15 is Madison Markham. Actually, I take that back. Yeah, Markham is getting the start. Okay.
Yeah.
I know it was sometimes a little bit of a question between her and number 20, Addison Truitt.
Yeah.
But Markham getting the start tonight. Kylie Shannon still out sick. Abby Gilbert going to be jumping for Jackson County, and It is knocked out of bounds, and I guess that'll probably go to Owen on the first possession.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Owen County going to get the ball on the out of bounds off the jump ball. Numbers are very hard to read. Kind of maroon on black. We'll get them as we go. That's number 42, Stephan with it. Number 11 is Webster with it, deep in the left side.
Yeah, Owen County here in the early going, Brian ran a 5-out kind of passing cut, or you got to screen away with their offense. Not going to be in any hurry by the looks of it. Just kind of going to look and get their look.
Here's the three from the wing. That one's no good. Rebound ran down in the corner by Abby Gilbert. She sees the double team coming and gets it to Curry. Curry throws ahead to Jenna Creech. Creech, cross-court pass.
Good pass.
Down low for Gilbert on the baseline. Now to Creech. Good ball movement by the Lady Generals. Here's a three in the air. It's well short. Going to go out of bounds. They're going to say off Kennedy Ward back to Owen County. Kind of a quick release over there. I believe that was Markham.
Yeah, really nice ball movement, though. I believe every Lady General touched it right there, so it's still something you're satisfied with.
Owen County is more of a half-court style team in that in the game they beat us last year in the All-A state quarterfinal. The final score was 44-31. And in looking at some of their scores, they're a team that was in the 40s and 50s quite a bit throughout the season. And we're going to have, I believe, a tie-up. Yes, we are. So Jackson County forces the Owen County turnover right there on the alternating possession. So we've played 1 minute and 19 seconds and nothing doing thus far. Lady Generals were a little bit jittery last night, having their first game on their home floor in a high-profile classic with the PRTC tournament. I'm not sure what happened there.
Clock. We're not. Something must be going on there with our clock. We've had a little trouble there in the first game, and now we're having a little clock issue right here.
All right, I think everything is resolved for the moment. The Lady Generals, I think they had 3 of their first 4 possessions last night were turnovers.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can get their legs underneath them a little bit better as they open this one up. Creech at the elbow, penetrates, cut off. Double team tried to get her. Ward gives it down to Creech, and we're going to have a foul as Creech went through the lane. Getting ready to pass it over to 00 Madison Curry. Kylie Stephan with her first, team's first. Down low, they find Gilbert with the left hand up and in. Abby Gilbert gets the first points of the game. And the Lady Generals up 2-0. 2-3 zone by Jackson County on defense. Number 42, Stephan with it out top. Addie Bowling, number 10. I'm going to recognize her by her different colored shoes. Actually, they've all got interesting shoes on.
Yeah, Webster and Bowling had the same shoes on, though, by the looks of it.
Bowling with it. She is diminutive in size. Corner 3, fake, now 15-footer, too strong. Rebound to who else but Abby Gilbert. 22 rebounds last night for Abby. Kennedy Ward. Here's Markham. She's got an open look at a 3. That was good.
Really nice extra pass right there by Maddie Curry. Brian, seeing it, really like her unselfishness at the point guard position. Going right back to Maddie, even though kind of rushed that first 3, but nothing but nylon on that one.
And she got her shoulder squared and took her time there. And Bowling going to try a 3. That one's no good. Kennedy Ward for the rebound for Jackson County. And here comes Madison Curry ahead to Jenna Creech. One thing that is worth noting in this game is that Owen County's leading scorer, there's Curry for a 3. That one's no good. Gilbert puts it back up and in. Their leading scorer. And we got a 30-second timeout called by Owen County. We'll keep it right here. But Owen County's leading scorer from this season, or last season rather, Lexi Moore, is not with the team. We're not exactly sure why, but she averaged 16 points a game last season, which is going to make their Next leading scorer on this team, Gracie Ferguson from last year. She averaged 13 points a game last year. And Haley Logan, number 12, averaged 10 points per game. But Lexi Moore, I believe this was supposed to be her senior year. And she is not with the team. No, wait, she graduated last year. Yeah, she did. Lexi Moore graduated last year. Okay. But anyway, they lost their leading scorer from last year, Lexi Moore, who graduated. Ferguson and Logan are back. Talking to Abby Gilbert last night as the player of the game interview, and Abby said, she said, this one means a little more. She said, we couldn't do anything right that day, and she said, you can't help but want this game just a little bit more just to get back at them.
We owe them one.
We owe them one, yes.
The best way I know to put it.
Good ball.
Nice hands.
Yeah, I think that was Madison Curry that stole it away from her, and she had ball faked Kennedy Ward very nicely and was going to probably go in for a pretty easy bucket. Great hands by 00. Kennedy Ward at the free throw line, a pass to the interior, and nice hands by Abby Gilbert with 3 defenders on her. Can't get the bucket to go, but going to go to the free throw line after the foul on Rachel Howard, her first, team second. But that number 12, Haley Logan, was going to have a pretty easy bucket down there in the paint after ball faking Kennedy Ward. And but Madison Curry with the nice hands. The one thing about Madison, she fouled out last night.
Yeah.
It's going to have to get away from the slaps.
Yeah, she's going to have to get away from the slaps and, kind of use your head a little bit more, I guess, mentally of knowing when's a good time to maybe slap or try to go for it, and then when's not a good time. In the early going right here, yeah, that's fine. But, when you've got 3 fouls and halfway through the third quarter, probably don't need to be making that move just because of how important she is to be on the floor.
Abby steps into the passing lane, has the steal. She can handle the basketball.
Nice.
A little give and go with the left hand. Her and Madison Curry running that 2-on-1 break textbook. Jackson County has held Owen County scoreless for the first 4 minutes plus here in this first quarter. It's 10-0, Lady Generals. Bowling with it. Ball fake left, nobody over there, and then throws it away. So Owen County looking uncharacteristically rattled here in this first quarter. A team that was second in the 8th region last year at 25-10 with a 61 RPI.
Nice pass.
Down low for Gilbert, up and in, making it look easy. Abby Gilbert has got 9 points in 4.5 minutes. No answer for number 34. 12-0 Jackson County. Bowling. Left side over to number 42, that's Stefan. Now back to Bowling. Step back 3 in the air is no good. Rebound Abby Gilbert, and Abby's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to be on Logan.
I can't.
Number 12?
Yep.
Yep, Haley Logan picks up her first, team's third.
Logan's going to check out, and I can't.
12-0 Lady Generals. We've played 5 minutes. Ward gives it to Creech. Gilbert on the baseline, cross-court pass. Markham, triple in the air, off the mark. Runs down her own rebound nicely. Gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert with the left hand up and in. Really using that left hand very effectively is Abby Gilbert. She's already in double figures with 11 of our 14. If you had told me that we would have not let Owen County score in the first 5.5 minutes of the first quarter, I would not have believed it. 14-0 Jackson County. Abby Gilbert backing her way in. Gets it to Creech. Now Ward.
One more.
Down low. Markham fouled. Going to go to the free throw line. Number 3 picks up that one. That's Rachel Howard. I've got her with 2.
I do too.
And the team has 4. So good to see Madison Markham playing with aggressiveness and confidence. You know, that first 3-pointer, she shot it too quick, and she knew she did. Got a second opportunity, squared her shoulders and nailed it. And right there went up aggressive and makes the free throw as well. She's got 4.
And one thing as a shooter, Brian, too, you've got to have a short-term memory.
Your best shot's going to be your next shot.
Yep.
We got a timeout on the floor, full timeout. We'll take a break. All Lady Generals so far, 15 zip over Owen County, 2:19 left in the first. Back with more straight ahead on PRTC TV.
It's coming. It's almost here. And we've never been more ready for the holidays' good cheer. We'll be in touch with loved ones from places far and near, with fast internet and Wi-Fi for the best days of the year. PRTC has holiday gifts for you this year. Call anyone, anywhere in the U.S., free on Christmas Day. And watch all premium movie channels free December 23rd through New Year's Eve. Visit PRTC online to learn more.
Jackson County Lady Generals have shut out the Owen County Lady Rebels for the first almost 6 minutes of this first quarter. They lead 15-0. We have 11 points from Abby Gilbert and 4 points for Madison Markham, 11 for Abby Gilbert, which does add up to 15. Madison Markham going to get a second free throw here. Lady Generals looking very impressive here in the early going. We'd love to see Ward and Curry and Creech involved in the offensive flow. Markham's second free throw is short. Owen County with the board. Here comes number 42, Kylie Steffen. Bowling. And bad pass. Bowling led her too far to the left, and Owen County turns it over. Trying to get it over to number 14. That's Kaylin Gibson. Markham's left wide open for 3 more, and she got it. That's the second 3 of the game for Madison Markham, and it's 18-0. Under 2 to go here in the first quarter. Owen County just looks pretty lost offensively right now. Logan had it at the high post, but gives it up. Bowling fakes the 3, can't get the shot off. Excellent defense right now by the Lady Generals, cutting off all angles toward the basket, sealing off from people making the open three-pointers or jumpers.
Really nice communication, too, from your wings and the top of your zone right here, Brian. That's something that a lot of people can get lost on at times of who needs to be where and who needs to be covering what, and really been impressed with Curry and Creech right now of who's going where and who's talking off, who's sending who up, who's got ball. Just really nice communication from the Lady Generals right now.
We're under a minute to go. They've held the ball for about a minute on this possession. Just surprises me that they would be this comfortable with the ball, and they haven't scored in the entire game, and they're down 18. You would think they would feel a little more
sense of urgency, maybe.
A little more sense of urgency. That's exactly what I was going to say, because I mean, you need to put some points on the board. You're down 6 full possessions with 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and you haven't scored. Logan penetrates, gets cut off by Curry. Bowling runs into some
nice
tall
trap.
timbers, and we're going to have a jump ball. So there you go. Yeah, this crowd is letting them hear about it, too, as far as the great defensive effort, because that's an Owen County turnover right there on the alternating possession, and now the Lady Generals can hold for the final shot of the quarter. So barring a turnover, they're going to keep Owen County from scoring in this first quarter. Curry.
Nice.
How do you lose Abby Gilbert? She was so wide open, she couldn't make the shot. Here comes Bowling with 6 seconds. And she traveled. She sure did. Call was a little bit late, but it was the right call. 4.5 seconds left. I think Abby was uncomfortably open down there.
It was one of those, like, she was so open, she really didn't know what to do with it.
Long pass ahead to Markham. They leave her open for 3 more, and she got them. Madison Markham nails her 3rd 3 of the quarter, and that shot is indicative at the horn of how the quarter has went for the Lady Generals, as they have shut out Owen County in this first quarter, 21-0. Surprising. Stay tuned. Second quarter of Lady Generals and Lady Rebels coming up next. This is the 2022 PRTC Classic on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
Well, I think I can speak for everyone that's probably, I know our broadcast crew and probably everybody in the gymnasium and maybe all of you all watching as well, what a shock this is that at the end of the first quarter, you can see the Owen County players looking up at the scoreboard in disbelief that Jackson County has shut them out, Owen County, in this first quarter. We're starting the second quarter, and it's Jackson County 21, Owen County nothing. And an interesting stat, Hunter, you had from that first quarter that says a lot about the ball unselfishness and the ball movement from Jackson County.
Brian, kind of getting ahead of herself here, but in the first quarter, the Lady Generals, we had 8 field goals made. Out of 8 of those, 7 of them were assisted.
There you go. And whenever you can get assisted baskets 7 out of 8 times, that shows teamwork, and it also means you're going to get higher percentage shots.
And a whole lot of unselfishness, too. Maddie Curry's already got 4 assists. She's not scored yet. However, though, she's got 4 assists. She's leading the team, very unselfish. I really like how she's getting her teammates involved before she's going to worry about getting herself in the scoring column.
Lady Generals continuing to play hard. Stefan can't get the shot off. Bowling gives it over to Logan. Down low, they find Stefan. Her shot is blocked by Abby Gilbert. Madison Curry comes out there with it, and she's across the timeline. Kennedy Ward at the top of the key. Nice catch by Gilbert. Puts it up. No good. Gets her own rebound.
Good find.
Markham wide open for a 3. Shot that one too quick. Kennedy Ward with the rebound. Puts it up. No good. Fight for the rebound and picked up by Bowling for Owen County. So Lady Generals with 3 shots at it at least and couldn't find the basket. About a minute gone. Another thing about the Lady Generals is we played 9 minutes of action and have not committed a foul.
Yeah. And another positive, too, Brian, only 1 turnover thus far.
Logan with a nice move on Kennedy Ward and didn't really see.
And we spoke it into existence.
We sure did. Kennedy Ward picks up the first foul of the game for Jackson County. Didn't see a whole lot of contact there. But Logan with a chance to finally get Owen County on the board with 6:50 left here in the second quarter. Logan's free throw is rolling in. Found a lot of rim. 21-1. Second one on the way is also good. So Owen County gets the first points of the second quarter. Curry gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert, ball overhead looking, cross-court pass, a dangerous one, but Markham with a nice catch. And nice aggressive move by Markham. Madison Markham, have yourself a game, young lady. She's got 12. 23-2. Addie Bowling, number 10, with the ball to Logan at the free throw line. They're going to give her that free throw line jumper. She missed it, and Jenna Creech with the rebound. 0-0, Maddie Curry at the free throw, at the top of the key, rather. And nice hands there by Stefan to knock it out of bounds as she was trying to find Jenna Creech over by the Lady Rebel bench. Number 3 going to check in Rachel Howard, replacing Logan. And we're also going to have Kennedy Ward coming out. Addison Truitt checks in. Creech inbounds to Curry. Now Addison Truitt over to Markham. Markham to a cutting Jenna Creech. Turns around, puts it up and in. Jenna Creech didn't act like she had fully made her mind up on what she was going to do with it. She looked around and saw she was wide open and made a nice little bank shot from a kind of a tough angle. 25-2. Here's a 3 from the wing. That one's too short, and the ball's going to go out of bounds untouched back to Jackson County. It's number 14 on the 3 attempt, Kaylin Gibson for Owen County. Jenna Creech into front court. Over to Markham, who's had a whale of a first half.
Nice pass.
Good to find Gilbert right there, and she puts it up and in quick. 13 for Abby Gilbert. Until that bucket, Madison Markham was our leading scorer in this game. Knocked away nicely by Jenna Creech, but they retain the possession. It's number 3, Rachel Howard. She's got some mad skills with the basketball. Number 42, Stephan. Over to Howard. 27-2, Jackson County really dominating here so far. Stephan just runs right smack into Abby Gilbert. That's going to be a jump ball.
I believe that's another turnover. No?
Now, I think they have it this time.
Okay.
But still yet, I mean, she just kind of just runs smack into Abby, and Abby just put her hands out and grabbed the ball. That's what you call trying to draw the foul.
Yep.
And it doesn't work. Good job by the officials for not calling
good hands.
An anticipation type call. Howard over to Bowling. And again, it's a situation to where you're down 25 midway through the second quarter, and you don't see a sense of urgency. It just feels like half-court basketball. Stephan, turnaround, blocked by Gilbert. And Gilbert saves it in off of Stephan's leg. It'll go back to Jackson County. So heady play twice by Abby Gilbert, not only to block the shot, but also to knock it off Stephan's leg out of bounds. Turnover, Owen County. Madison Curry throws it ahead to Jenna Creech. Now to Markham. Markham playing exceptionally well here in this first half. Maddie Curry for a 3. She got it, drained it. First points of the afternoon for Madison Curry. And now it's 30-2. Owen County has gone the first 12 minutes of action without a field goal. Trying to change that here, and does. See, I believe that was
Logan.
Number 12, Haley Logan. She has all her points. The field goal and the 2 free throws. Madison Curry being hounded by Addie Bowling. Gets the screen from Jenna Creech, and holding call on Bowling. That'll be the first on Bowling and the team's 5th. Oh, they called it on Webster, number 11. Her first, team's 5th. Madison Curry, ball overhead, looks down low at Abby, has it knocked away from her, but gets it back, and Bowling, a tenacious defender. To Markham, now to Gilbert, to Creech. Creech thought about the 3, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound to Gilbert, and she's fouled by Stephan, and she'll go to the free throw line. That's going to be the second on Kylie Stephan, team 6th. And Abby will get 2 free throws here with 3:13 left in the second quarter. Kennedy Ward, number 44, is set to check back in at the next dead ball. Lady Generals 2 of 4 from the line. Abby 1 of 2, and Madison Markham 1 of 2. This one's good. .14 for Abby Gilbert. Ward replaces Madison Markham. Gilbert's second one rolling in. 15 for Abby Gilbert. 32-4. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. The one thing I think, Hunter, is that Owen County down low, Stephan has her shot blocked out of bounds. One thing about Owen County, I think they are missing a player. We've talked about this, no longer with the team, but you get the feeling that they have some shooters on this team. But Jackson County's doing a very good job at sealing off the 3-pointers.
To me, Brian, it seems like this team is looking to shoot that outside shot, just there, like there with Howard knocking down that 15-footer. But it just seems like to me that Jackson County's done a great job at making them uncomfortable, kind of running them off the 3-point line, and then you have the intimidation factor with your two bigs, with Kenna and Abby, just as far as the shot blocking and things like that.
Ward misses. Abby gets it back to her, and she makes it good this time. First points for Kennedy Ward. And another assisted basket as Gilbert had the interior pass over to Ward, 34-6. After seeing this team play last year in the All-A, shot is up and good. Nice job there by number 12, Logan, I believe.
Yep.
Logan has got 6 of their 8. But after seeing this team last year, I thought this was going to be a battle from the word go.
Yep.
I mean, even missing one player, I would not have expected this. Creech has it knocked away from her, but right there is Abby Gilbert to put it back up and in. 17 for Gilbert here in the first half. It's 36-8. Jackson Canes outscored them 15-8 here in this second quarter. Outscored them 21-0 in the first period. Here's a long three. That one's well off the mark. Creech with the rebound and the outlet to Curry. Ahead to Truitt. Truitt, nice ball fake, puts it up and in. That ball fake was exactly what made that play happen because she had 2 defenders right there wanting to block her shot, and she ball faked them both. Steffen with the ball fake. Generals don't fall for it. Number 12, Logan, trying to make a move on Ward and does nicely. Good job by Logan to get the bucket, and she gets the foul.
It's her second, too, Brian.
Yep, she has the only 2 fouls on the Lady Generals, and she's going to have to probably step out for the final 56 seconds of the second quarter as Markham checks back in. So Logan really come alive here in the second quarter for Owen County. She has 8 of their 10 points, make it 9 of their 11. 38-11, Lady Generals by 27. Jenna Creech down low for Gilbert. Gilbert, she's got a fan club. Markham, she wants 3 more. It's short. Rebound to Bowling. Here comes the Lady Rebels the other way. I'm going to bet you that little Addie Bowling has got a really nice shot, but she has to have some clearance because of her height disadvantage. Actually, I think I'm reading that wrong. Number 11 is Zoe Webster. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, her and number 10 are pretty similar in size and shoes.
Yeah.
Foul was called. Madison Curry picked up her first, the team's third non-shooting foul with 22 seconds left in the half. Number 3, Rachel Howard comes out to get it.
Good hands.
Knocked away, and a steal by the Lady Generals with 8 seconds. Madison Curry, she's going to try a 3. That was good. Madison Curry nails her second 3, and that is at the horn. And the Lady Generals with a very impressive performance here in this first half as they take a 29-point lead into the locker room at halftime over the Owen County Lady Rebels. Your halftime score, Lady Generals 41 and Owen County 12. We'll come back. We've got halftime with Hunter. We'll run through our numbers, and we'll talk a little bit more about Mason County and Lyon County coming up after this one. Stay tuned for more of the PRTC Classic next on PRTC TV.
The Appalachian Wireless Holiday Sale is going on now. Appalachian Wireless has a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale on all the hottest devices. Deals like the iPhone 14 for just $99.99 or the iPhone 12 for just 1 cent. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
With so many fun holiday moments to share with family and friends, there's no time for slow internet or lagging Wi-Fi. So give your gang what they really want this year: faster internet and Wi-Fi from PRTC. With speeds like these and no dead zones, you'll be ready to share all the holiday fun. Call or visit PRTC online and upgrade your internet and Wi-Fi for the holidays.
Today, reliable internet is crucial for everyone to thrive. PRTC gets it. And we want you to know if you are currently enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program or Lifeline to help with your PRTC bill. You will lose these important benefits if you sign up for a government-funded cell phone plan. Protect your ACP or Lifeline benefit. Contact PRTC to learn more.
Ho, 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 ho. This is Santa with Mrs. Claus. Now, who are we saying hello to today?
Today we're saying hello and Merry Christmas to all the PRTC customers.
Oh, they're all on the nice list.
Ooh, that's good to know.
And I wish we had their internet up at the North Pole.
That would be nice.
We want to wish a very Merry Christmas to everyone there.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC. It's all about you.
Well, we saw something unusual happen last year with the Jackson County Lady Generals in matchups against Bell County last year, in that we lost by like 26 points in our first matchup with Bell County, and then saw them in the region and beat them by like 33 points. It was like a 60-point turnaround. Kind of seeing a bit of the same thing here in a sense, as the same team that beat Jackson County by 12 points last year, actually 13, I think, 44-31 in the All-A-State tournament, and now we're beating them by 30 at halftime. Welcome back to the PRTC Classic from Jackson County High School, the 2022 PRTC Classic on PRTC TV. Jackson County leading 41-11 at the half, and right out of the gate, Hunter Carroll, we saw that not only was Owen County going to have a hard time with our size, but they also had a really hard time figuring out the Lady Generals defense, in that Owen County was just couldn't find a seam, couldn't find a quality shot, and just overall, Jackson County just dominated in all facets of the game for the first half.
Yeah, really dominant performance right from the start. I mean, being able to hold a very good Owen County team to 0 points in the first quarter, you know, going basically on a 21-0 run in an 8-minute span. I mean, that's something you don't see very often in any level, college, high school, pro. Very impressive, like I said. Just kind of the Lady Generals seems like they've come out dominant right from the start. Seems like they've had that look in their eyes. You know, seems like every girl on the Jackson County Lady Generals team has wanted this one and felt like they owed them one. And as of right now, they've really been pouring it on them.
Well, and, you know, we talked about starting out the season with PRTC scheduling them Morgan County right out of the gate, one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the 16th region this year. And they had a hard-fought win last night. So you kind of get the feeling that maybe there's just some leftover confidence from just, you know, less than probably 18 hours ago. And they're still playing off of that confidence level from getting a tough win last night.
Yeah, and Brian, one thing too is you and I know both that winning cures everything. Not saying that there's been any drama or anything going on like that with the Lady Generals team. However, though, winning is a popular formula for everything. Winning, you know, your confidence goes through the roof. Everyone plays better. There's not as much, you know, picking and tucking. You should have covered here. No, you should have covered there. Things like that. You know, when you're playing very good basketball and you're winning, it hides a lot and it fixes a lot as well. And what I've been really impressed in this first half so far, Brian, is the unselfishness of the Lady Generals.
Yes.
I mean, it seems like there have been several possessions, anywhere from 3 to all 5 players are getting a touch, which is something that's not seen very often. There's been very few, to my knowledge, one-pass shot. And if it was a transition. The only one that I can think of off the top of my head was the end of the first quarter with Jenna making the halo pass to Maddie Markham for the 3 at the end of the first quarter, but it was a make too.
Yeah.
So, you know, it seems like these only one-pass shot we've seen so far have been in transition or end-of-quarter type plays. So, like I said, just been a very dominant first half for the Lady Generals.
Very good teamwork from Jackson County from the start. It's time for halftime with Hunter. Let's find out how we got to this point. 41-11 halftime score with the numbers. Go ahead, sir.
Brian, we'll start with the Owen County girls. Number 3, Rachel Howard with 2 points, and number 12, Haley Logan with 9 points. And then if you switch over to the Lady Generals, you got number 20, Addison Curry with 2 points. Number 52, Jenna Creech with 2 points. Number 44, Kennedy Ward with 2 points. Number 00, Maddie Curry with 6 points. Number 15, Madison Markham with 12 points. And then the Lady Generals were led by Abby Gilbert with 17 points and 7 rebounds. And then if we go to the team stat, the Lady Generals shot 11 of 15 from 2 for 73% compared to Owen County's 4 of 7 for 57%. Owen County was 0 of 5 from 3 compared to Jackson County's 5 of 10 for 50%. The Lady Generals had 14 team assists compared to Owen County's 0. Owen County only had 4 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 13. The Lady Generals only had 1 turnover compared to Owen County's 9, Brian.
1 turnover in the entire first half.
Yes.
I can feel Tyree smile from here.
I can too. And one thing too, Brian, I think that turnover was even Kennedy Ward had an offensive rebound, and then it maybe just kind of slapped it out of bounds, maybe not even full possession. So I cannot think of just a full turnover that the Generals had in that first half.
Quality basketball for sure. We've got a little over 2 minutes away from the start of the third quarter. Do not forget that after this game, we'll have number 10 Lyon County with the number 2 ranked player in the state, Travis Perry, taking on a very good team from Mason County with Terrell Henry, who averaged over 20 points a game last year. That's our marquee matchup. That'll be the 6 o'clock game after this one. And then the final game tonight will be the Jackson County boys taking on the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets with their new head coach, Anthony Hibbard. He'll be, I'm sure, have the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets on the rise. Of course, Jared Roark came over with him from OBI, so that should be a very entertaining game to watch as well. Of course, the General boys with a big win last night over Owsley County by about 20 points. We'll step away for a quick break and come back with the third quarter of action up next. Right now, it's all Jackson County. They lead Owen County by 30, 41-11. We're back next with the third quarter of action. The 2022 PRTC Classic continues next on PRTC TV.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today. Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
First possession of the second half goes to the Jackson County Lady Generals. They lead Owen County by 30, 41-11 here on PRTC TV, the 2022 PRTC Classic, and that took exactly 4 seconds. Inbounds entry pass down to Abby Gilbert, and she puts it up and in quickly. She's got 19.
Yeah, Owen County coming out there in a man-to-man. They went with the switch off Jenna.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
No,
Man-to-man is not going to work. Too much size for the Lady Generals in their 6'4" Kennedy Ward and 6'2" Abby Gilbert. 43-11. That's number 11 with the basketball, Zoe Webster. I called her Addie Bowling for most of the evening. They give it to number 12, Logan, trying to back her way in. Can't get a shot off. Around to Rachel Howard. Now top of the key. Webster with it. And again, it still just kind of blows my mind, and I'm sure it's Coach Wesselman's, coaching philosophy on this thing, but they don't play like a team down by 32. Here's a scoop shot, though, and a nice one, but it can't fall for Stephan. Rebound to Abby Gilbert. Here comes Maddie Curry. Curry dribbling out top. Very tough defender in Webster.
Nice
Creech,
pass.
good lead pass down to Kenna Ward. She puts it up and in. Nice catch down there by Ward as well. She's got 4. Another assisted basket for Jackson County.
Yeah.
45-11.
I think there's only been 2 made baskets tonight that the Lady Generals have not assisted on.
Webster. That's Howard. I make that Logan. Bowling thought about the 3, but Creech right there. Kylie Steffen, number 42. Approaching the 6-minute mark. And they stowed it away. Nice steal there by Maddie Curry and a reach-in foul on Haley Logan. That's going to be her 2nd. And the team's first here in the 3rd quarter. 32nd timeout called by Coach Amy Wesselman. And, you know, I hate to keep harping on this, beating a dead horse, but, you know, offensively, when you see Owen County get into their half-court set, they play more like they're up by 34 than they're down by 34.
Yeah, and like I said, you know, not really sure why Owen County is really down a girl right now, and you can kind of see it's kind of showing just a little bit. It seems like that they're a little lost in ways, not really sure what's going on or anything like that. But they just really seem to be struggling right now as far as to getting in their sets. They're not really. I'm not seeing any sense of urgency right now from Owen County.
Jackson County just continuing to really click on all phases of the game. Interesting thing, though, we had talked about, we had heard they were down a player, but looking at the stats from the first game, I don't see anybody missing, so a little bit of a mystery there. Lady Generals with the ball out of the timeout by Coach Wesselman of Owen County. Madison Curry, and gets around her defender. She kind of just took her time as she went into the paint, and they didn't know what she was going to do, and she ended up kind of using Kennedy Ward as kind of a little bit of a screen.
Yep.
Foul was called on Webster. That's her 2nd and the team's 2nd, and Madison Curry with her first trip to the free throw line. She's going to get a couple of them here. The first one's good. She's got 7. She had double figures, I believe, last night, around 12, I believe. Made some 3s. Second one going to rattle off. 46-11. Still, again, Owen County has gone the first 2.5 minutes and has not scored here in this 3rd quarter. They didn't score at all in the 1st quarter. Did put up 11 points in that 2nd quarter. Almost a steal by Markham. Here goes Logan. Her shot is up, no good, but we're going to get a foul on Ward. That's going to be her 3rd, so she may have to come out for a portion of this 3rd quarter. We do have a running clock right now as we approach, we have gotten to the 35-point lead. Ward has 3 of the team's 4 personal fouls. Madison Curry has the other one. Free throw is good by number 12, Haley Logan. She's carried almost their entire offensive load. Rachel Howard has the only other bucket. Rachel Howard with 2 and Logan now with 10. She is their leading scorer. Second one rattles around but does fall through. 46-13. Owen County's been held to 4 field goals in the game. Madison Curry taking Webster, puts it up and in. Madison Curry thinks she has finally decided that she has quite the height advantage on her defender, and nobody's coming over to help, and that's twice in a row Madison's got points out of trying to take Webster to the hole. Dangerous pass. Both those passes Lady Generals almost got their hands on. That's Howard over there on the left elbow. Knocked away. Madison Curry jumps in the passing lane. In the corner, wide open 3. Is that Markham?
It is.
It is too strong. And ball hits the ground before anybody gets it. And Webster ends up with it. Off the glass and good. And that is Howard?
Yes.
Second bucket of the night, or the afternoon rather, for Rachel Howard. And Owen County showing a little life here with their first field goal of the 3rd quarter. Down low for Ward. Up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Back up and in. Kennedy Ward with 6. Abby Gilbert's been kind of quiet here in this third. She has 19, but only 2 here in the third. Hasn't got a lot of touches in the last 3 or 4 trips now. Number 11, Zoe Webster. Throws it to number 14. Shot is up, no good. Off the hand of Gibson. Rebound to Ward, and here comes 0-0 Curry. Curry off the glass, a little bit out of control on that one. No Lady Generals under the basket for the rebound, and here comes Howard the other way for the Lady Rebels. Will stop and shoot the 3, and she got it. So Rachel Howard hits the first 3 of the game for Owen County, and just like that, they've got 7 points in the quarter, and they've all come here recently. Jackson County still outscored them 9-7 here in the third. And backdoor cut by Jenna Creech, but a good job by the defender to knock it away. And I believe we are going to have a timeout on the floor with 2:58 left here in the third. Lady General still in control with a 32-point lead over Owen County. It is Jackson County 50, Owen County 18. We're back with more straight ahead. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Located in the Jackson County Regional Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky, the Jackson County McKee Industrial Development Authority helps companies and communities win. It is and always will be our mission to recruit new business and industry and support the people in our region. We want the people and industry to stay in Jackson County, and here's why. We offer workforce information and training, business planning for new and existing businesses, the fastest broadband in Kentucky, state-of-the-art facilities, and financial assistance and tax incentives. All of this with a rich culture of communities that care. We were just announced as a certified work-ready in progress area.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School, the 2022 PRTC Classic here on PRTC TV. Lady Generals with the basketball, leading by 32 over Owen County. Gives it to Creech down low. Creech can't get a shot off and called for traveling. She switched her pivot feet.
Yep. Addison Truitt checking in over that timeout, I believe, for Ward. Probably a smart sub with those 3 fouls.
Yeah, see if Ward can be on the floor for more of the fourth quarter. But right now they haven't needed all their players out there at full strength because they've done so well in so many aspects of the game, leading a team that won 25 games last year and won the All-A State tournament by 32, 50-18. 2:15 left here in the third quarter. Stefan tries to throw it, and Abby Gilbert grabs the pass right out of the air. Nice interception there by number 34. She leads the scoring for everybody with 19. Get the ball down low to her right now, making her move. Gives it to Curry instead. Now back to Gilbert. Gilbert
nice
out top.
Pass.
Here's Truitt for a triple. That one's off the mark. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds untouched back to the Lady Rebels. They're still running the clock at this point, which a lot of times they will say has to be 35, but if the coaches agree, and I would sure that Coach Wesselman is probably as anxious to get this over with as anybody in the gymnasium.
Yep.
Number 12, Logan, Curry on her. A 2-3 zone defense, if played correctly, can make you feel like there's 6 players out there.
Yeah, and a really good zone defense, Brian, can also confuse a lot of people to where it looks like it's a man-to-man.
Gilbert's defense causes that errant shot, and nice strong move there by Addison Truitt to go right up against Rachel Howard, draw her 3rd foul and the team's 3rd. So Addison Truitt going to be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Addison Truitt has 2 points on the afternoon, has not been to the free throw line. Lady Generals 5 of 8 from the charity stripe. That one's short. Number 12, Logan, going to check out for Owen County, and Howard checks back in. 1:05 left here in the third. All Lady Generals up to this point. Second one good by Truitt. Give her 3. (51-18), knocked away by Truitt. Abby Gilbert picks up the loose ball. Curry over to Jenna Creech. Nice touch pass down to Gilbert, up and in. Ran that to perfection as Creech saw Gilbert cutting toward the basket. Passed just a little bit behind her, but Gilbert able to corral it and put it up and in. 21 for Abby Gilbert. I know she has to be. Is she at 10 rebounds yet?
I've got her with 8 right now.
2 more rebounds for a double-double for Abby Gilbert. One thing about on the Owen County side is they haven't put up a whole lot of shots to rebound on the defensive end.
No, and Abby actually has. She's got 3 offensive and 5 defensive rebounds.
In the corner, Howard, quick 3 is no good, and that was at the horn. And at the end of 3, Jackson County in control by 35 over Owen County. Lady Generals 53, Owen County 18. Fourth quarter coming up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
Jackson County Lady Generals defending their home court rather well with the tough win last night over Morgan County, 70-63. And as they start the fourth quarter of this one against the Owen County Lady Rebels, they lead by 35, 53-18. We'll have a running clock here in the fourth quarter. We've got Ansley Nichols checking in for Jackson County. And Jackson County going to get the ball to open up the fourth quarter. Don't forget, Lyon County and Mason County will follow this one. And then Jackson County boys against Williamsburg in the nightcap. Creech in the corner, guarded closely by Steffen. Good backdoor cut to Curry. Curry off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound and going to draw the foul on the second effort. One thing about Madison Curry, she only knows full tilt, man. She
It's
goes.
all or nothing.
She goes. Foul is on Webster. That's her third and the team's fourth. And Madison Curry with her second trip to the free throw line, looking for points number 10 and 11 in this trip. And there's number 10.
And Brian, so far, the only thing we could really critique on the Lady General side is the free throw shooting.
Yes.
I mean, that's been the only thing that's just not been excellent with everything else tonight.
Your teams that go far are going to shoot probably 70% at a minimum.
Yeah, and right now we're at 67, 8 for 12.
Curry gets them both, 55-18, 37-point lead. This clock will go fast as it is going to be running here in the fourth. Webster has not been able to get a shot off all night, to my knowledge.
No.
Her or Bowling, either one, two of their starting guards. Howard with it, gets the screen. Over to Steffen. Down low, they find Logan. Logan off the glass, no good. Rebound to Abby Gilbert. That's number 9, and we're going to have a foul on Owen County, and Abby will have a chance to add to her total. No, I'm sorry, not quite yet. That's just a 5th team foul. Getting ahead of myself. Logan picks up her third, and the team's 5th. And Madison Curry going to bring it up against Webster. to Nichols, down to Gilbert.
Nice pass.
Left side to Truitt. Now back to Nichols, gets the screen from Gilbert. Now gives it to her. Not a great pass, a little bit too direct to be that close, and it forces the turnover.
Yeah, Nichols kind of was falling back there a little bit, lost her balance, and kind of had to get rid of it before she was going to get called for a walk.
Stefan for a three, hits the side of the backboard. Truitt, nice job running the rebound down for the Lady Generals. Creech looks left, goes right. Nice move down in the paint and called for steps. Yeah, just that moment of indecision. I think Jenna's just got to. She's just got to go up.
Yeah,
got to go up. Yeah. I get it. You know, you're wanting to ball fake the defense and improve your shot, but sometimes you can take a little bit too long. Jenna's a heady player, though. She will figure things out. Stefan in the tall timbers and running out of real estate. Gets bailed out as Howard ends up catching the pass, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson County's Truitt, I believe.
Yeah, Curry kind of got away with one there too. Kind of seems like there's a lot of hands there. So
Truitt's first, only the team's second. 5:26 left in the game, and we're going to have a full timeout on the floor. We'll step away for another quick break. Jackson County in charge over Owen County 55-18 here on PRTC TV.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
You know, your dad and I are thinking about dropping the home phone service.
Really, Mom? Have you thought this through?
Yeah, we were just thinking that.
About dropped calls, or dead cell phone batteries, or not being able to use the phones we have all over the house?
Well, we weren't thinking about all that.
I'm sure you'll make the right decision, Mom.
There are a lot of good reasons to have home phone service, and when you keep your service with PRTC, it's a great value. Think it through, then contact PRTC.
All the damage was done in the first quarter pretty much by the Lady Generals, and really at halftime it was already 41-11. Been kind of low scoring here in this second half, as we only had 2 free throws scored in the first 2.5 minutes, and all of a sudden Owen County just couldn't get the ball in bounds. I don't know exactly what happened there because she had a player open right here.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not what the set was designed for, or
just a needless turnover, though. Jenna Creech puts it up and in.
Then.
Her defender kind of just bailed out on her, and Jenna Creech with an easy one. She's got 4. The 2022 PRTC Classic, presented by PRTC, Advent Health, and Appalachian Wireless. This is our second of 4 games here today. In the first game, Buckhorn handily defeated OBI, 98-74. And we're going to have a reach-in foul on Abby, and she knew it. Only her first, and only the team's third.
Yep. Kind of clock really winding down right here too, Brian. A little over 4.5 minutes left in this quarter. Good hands.
Inbounds pass knocked away, and Owen County going to be able to retain possession. I think it was 2 Lady Generals got their hands on the ball, maybe Gilbert and Creech,
I believe.
But Owen County had 0 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, and they've gone almost half this quarter without scoring as well. Stefan penetrates, stops, looking for help, gives it to number 12, Haley Logan. She's been their leading scorer with 11 points, and the other 7 coming from Rachel Howard. Still just boggles my mind that they take so long in their offensive set.
Really no sense of urgency, is there?
Down by 39 points. I just can't understand it. Foul's going to go against Jenna Creech. That's her first and the team's 4th, and I believe that is number 12, Logan, back to the free throw line. She's 5 of 5 from there. She's the only one shot any free throws, so they've been 100% on their free throws thus far. And just like I always am able to do,
Speak it.
I jinxed it.
Yep.
Abby Gilbert going to check out and
say her night is done.
Going to fall 1 rebound short, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Of her double-double. Leaves the floor with 21 points and 9 rebounds. Kennedy Ward checks in for her. Second free throw also no good. I put the double jinx on her. Madison Curry gets it ahead to Kennedy Ward. Kennedy can spot right up right there and make that three. She just knows that Courtney's head was spin off her shoulders.
Sammy Creech checking in for the first time this season.
Good to see Creech out there. Nichols also out there for Jackson County.
Yeah, and then right now, Generals with Owen and that man, they're going to run that kind of that 41 set with Kennedy at the free throw line extended, just trying to make something, get it to her and make something happen with cutters or anything like that.
Maddie out of control on that one, called for traveling. 57-18. Webster over to Logan. Logan drives, and she's going to be fouled by Kennedy Ward. Ward's 4th, and the team's 5th. Kennedy Ward has 4 personals. We only have 8 as a team. So that's going to put Logan back to the free throw line. First one is good. Logan has 12 of their 19 with under 3 to go. Second one's also good. So she's had a good night from the line. 7 of 9.
You know, one thing that's been really impressive as well, Brian, is that there's only been 2. The Lady Generals have kept all but 2 players in check. Rachel Howard's got 3, and Rachel Howard's got 7, and Logan's got 13, and that's all that's scored for Owen County.
Only 2 players scored. It's hard to win any games like that. Jackson County turns the ball over, though. And Owen County back with it with 2:25 left in the game. 37-point lead. Man, if I was down 37, I'd be launching from half court. I'd be throwing up all kinds of shots. Here's a 3. It's the first time she shot the ball tonight, or this afternoon, rather.
One thing is for certain,
Webster.
Brian, there's no 37-point shot.
No. Although I have always contended that I felt like they ought to give you 4 if you can make it from half court.
Okay.
Because there'd be people trying to do that.
Oh, yeah, they'd be.
It would change the game.
It would.
We're down 4. We got to have a half-court shot. Here's Webster again. That one no good. And the rebound to Nichols. Nice position on the rebound for Ansley. Madison Curry, and a lot of traffic, and is going to be fouled and go to the free throw line.
And
actually, no, it won't be the free throw line, just 6th foul.
Looks like Owen County will clear the bench.
Logan picks up her 4th and team 6th, and looks like that the benches are going to empty here with 1:18 left.
Got number 24, Larkin Vaughn, checking in.
Creech comes back in, number 2.
Number 35.
Bailey Berry.
Yep. 32. Sparks.
Send it out to Creech. Nice crossover by Creech. Takes it up, puts it in.
Nice move.
Sammy Creech was not to be denied on that possession. 59-20. 45 seconds. All new players in there for both teams, pretty much. Nichols still on the floor for Jackson County. The other 4 just checked in, and got an all-new bunch in here for Owen County as well. Number 23 trying to get a shot off. It's knocked away.
By Ansley.
Going to go back to Owen County. It's Hannah Mason for Owen, number 23. 21 seconds left. 2 more games to come. Mason County, number 10 ranked Lyon County next. Down low, puts it up and in. That is number 23, Hannah Mason. And this should be the final possession of the game, 59-22. Creech. Over to Nichols. Don't think they're going to try to get a shot off before the horn, and they're not. And the final score, Jackson County Lady Generals improved to 2-0 on the season. Owen County falls to 1-2 on the season. Jackson County 59 and Owen County 22. We'll come back in just a moment and give you our final stats and also get you ready for the final two games of the evening. Mason County, Lyon County boys coming up, as well as Jackson County and Williamsburg as this day-long 2022 PRTC Classic rolls on PRTC TV.
The Appalachian Wireless Holiday Sale is going on now. Appalachian Wireless has a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale on all the hottest devices. Deals like the iPhone 14 for just $99.99 or the iPhone 12 for just 1 cent. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Don't miss the 2022 PRTC Classic at Jackson County High School.
Featuring these great high school basketball matchups.
Jackson County versus Owsley County. Jackson County Lady Generals versus the Morgan County Lady Cougars. Oneida Baptist taking on Buckhorn. Jackson County Lady Generals versus the Owen County Lady Rebels. Mason County versus Lyon County. Jackson County versus Williamsburg. All games streamed live on PRTC TV's Facebook page and YouTube channel. The 2022 PRTC Classic, December 2nd and 3rd at the Jackson County High School. High school basketball action. Don't miss it.
It's coming. It's almost here. And we've never been more ready for the holidays' good cheer. We'll be in touch with loved ones from places far and near. With fast internet and Wi-Fi for the best days of the year. PRTC has holiday gifts for you this year. Call anyone, anywhere in the U.S. free on Christmas Day. And watch all premium movie channels free December 23rd through New Year's Eve. Visit PRTC online to learn more.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School. It is the 2022 PRTC Classic, and it is a final. Jackson County in a big way over the Owen County Lady Rebels. The final score 59-22. Jackson County really took charge of this game right out of the gate, shut them out in the first quarter 21-0, and it was a lot in part due to one of our PRTC co-players of the game, Miss Madison Markham. And Madison, this is your senior year. You're getting more action on the floor, and I really want to draw something out for you because you were such a spark in that first quarter. You had 3 threes. You had 10 of your 12 points there in that first quarter when we really took control of the game. Mm-hmm. I noticed that you went up with your first shot, and it was short, and you knew you shot it too quick.
Yeah.
You knew you were playing hot potato. How quick can I get this basketball out of my hands and heading toward the basket?
Yeah.
You didn't let it shake you. The second opportunity you got, you saw you had the space, you squared your shoulders, and you knocked it down. Now, I know that part of that is, being a senior and having an opportunity to correct from errors, but I don't think Madison Markham a year or two ago would have been able to shake that off. I think maybe a year or two ago you would have maybe hesitated and not took that second shot. Am I on track here? Has your confidence level really come a long way?
Yeah, I've really worked on my three-point shot over the summer and at the beginning of the season a lot more, and it's made me a lot more confident trying to shoot the ball.
Well, and I also noticed, too, that while, you're never going to be the tallest player on the floor, But the times when you got a chance to drive into the basket, you went up aggressive. Now there was I think maybe one time they might have blocked it or took it away from you or something, or it got knocked away, but you just kept coming after it, and you were just a big part, a big spark of this offense. Now last year we got to look at this team for the first time in school history, and we laid an egg. We just flat laid an egg. We scored 31 points. I was talking to Abby last night, and nobody expected this. This Owen Kane team won 25 games last year. They won the All-A-State tournament. But don't you think this is indicative of where this team has come from last year to this year? I kind of feel like we're playing off the confidence we had in the region last year, and also the confidence from last night beating a very good Morgan Kane team. Talk to me about the team's confidence level right now.
I feel like after last year, we all really wanted to win in that state tournament, and I feel like we all just had really good hopes, and we knew we were going to come out strong and play really good in this game.
Well, and last night, you know, most times you start the season with a team that you overmatch. Every coach wants to build a little bit of confidence, but the first game out of the gate, you get one of the best teams in the 16th region, and you hang on for a tough victory last night. Do you think that confidence kind of bled into today as well?
I think it did, because we all felt like we were going to do good, but then when we finally did, it gave us that extra motivation.
We know we're 6'4" and 6'2" on our back line. And we know if we get Abby and Kenna the ball in the right spots, they know what to do with it.
Yeah.
The biggest questions that we had to answer this year as a team was backcourt. We had a chance. We needed to work on our guard play.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that Courtney has really been challenging you and Addison and others and Madison to really step things up from the backcourt side to really make this more of a complete team? Has she been focusing on that?
We have worked on a lot of defense this past summer, trying to make sure that we get the better rebounds and make enough time to get down for our offense.
Well, I tell you what, you were a spark when we needed one really badly in that first quarter. 10 points in the first quarter, 3 made threes. I think you only took 4, so 75% from the free throw line. And you, Madison Markham, are a PRTC co-player of the game. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Hand off to your teammate there, Miss Abby Gilbert, and we'll speak to her for just a moment. Abby, it seemed like that we've done this relatively recently. I've slept since then, but I feel like that me and you have talked not too long ago, maybe, I don't know, 17, 18 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked last night about how tough Morgan County was and the problems that Morgan County brought to us, but nobody expected today.
No.
I mean, Owen County just looked like a completely different team. Somebody had commented they were missing a player. I know that their leading scorer from last year had graduated, but in looking at the KHSAA, I think they have their full roster from their first game against Simon Kenton. But to blank them 21-0 in that first quarter did anybody expect that?
No, I didn't. I don't think we really expected that, but I'm just proud of the way we came out and didn't never let down. Usually we'll get on a run and then let them get a run, but we never
let up.
Yeah.
Never took your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
Now, you got a situation here where I was just talking to Maddie Markham and about how much her play has improved, and we had more questions. Courtney had more questions to answer in the backcourt with people like Curry and Markham and Truitt, among others. But talk to us about the spark she provided. She shot that first three. She shot it too quick, and it was short, but she kept shooting, got her shoulder squared. When you've got a guard out there that's knocking down threes, that creates space for you and Kenna, and that has to make a difference.
Yeah, it makes the defense realize that they're going to have to not focus on either just the three-point line or the inside in the paint. They have to do both, and they have to get everybody on the team. And that was a good game for today because everybody on the team was having a good game and scoring, so the defense had to get everybody.
Kennedy Ward only had 6 points tonight. She battled some foul trouble and wasn't in the game quite as much as you were. But I noticed the difference when both of you guys are on the floor. When she was off the floor tonight, your fan club got bigger. And there was a couple of times down there I saw that you caught some passes in a crowd, and there was times they threw it down to you in the paint, and you had 3 defenders around you. Now, what does that feel like as far as, you know, the difference when Kennedy's on the floor and when she's not? I mean, it really crowds the paint for you when she's not.
Yeah, it does. If Kenna's in, we can do like a high-low, and it like spreads the defense more. But when she's not in, it's like they're doubling the post, just one person. So it just crowds it up down there.
I've noticed this year that you're a lot more authoritative in how you play basketball, and like last year as a freshman, you know, the game had to come to you a little bit more, but you've really turned up the aggressiveness in the point that I'm seeing you rip rebounds away, and I'm seeing you play with more confidence. This team has grown so much since last year, and even in losing to Owen County in the second round of the All-A, but then just turning Bell County, a very good basketball team, upside down, giving South Laurel every drop they wanted. I feel like we just got this continuing confidence that has extended since last season, and this team just really expects to win every time they hit the floor.
Yeah, we go out there, and we know that we can do it now, so we just got to prove it to people that we are good enough and that we will do it.
Well, you defeated two very good basketball teams. Obviously, Owen County is not what they were last year, and we really gave them heck today. Congratulations, 21 points. You did fall one short of a double-double. You had 9 rebounds, but there wasn't a whole lot of opportunities for rebounds tonight. But congratulations on being our PRTC TV co-player of the game tonight.
Thank you.
Great job, Abby. Have a good evening. So Jackson County improves to 2-0, and they will take on Perry County Central. And Hunter Carroll, you know, Jackson County goes from beating Morgan County and Owen County in the PRTC Classic. And, buddy, we shift right over and stay in the 54th District as December the 5th, which I believe is Monday. They'll take on Perry County Central in the WYMT Mountain Classic. First time Jackson County's ever been invited to that tournament. And I think that is indicative of the attention they got last year in the All-A state and in the region.
Yeah, I really think, like you said, Brian, just going off the great success they had last year, winning the All-A region, being able to be very competitive in that, and also being able to make the noise you did in the region. Like you said, maybe, what was it, like a 60-point turnaround, going from getting run out of the gym by Bell County to running Bell County out of the gym. And honestly, too, giving South all they wanted and then some after South had run them out of the gym, I believe twice that year, once at home and once at South.
Yes.
So, I mean, just improvement by the Lady Generals. They're getting better each game. Like we said, what blew me away tonight, Brian, was the unselfishness of our Lady Generals. I mean, ball movement, making the extra pass. Very, very rarely do we see one pass shot tonight, and that's always a good sign for your team.
Absolutely. Let's get inside the numbers and find out how we got to this final score of 59-22. Here's Hunter Carroll.
We'll start with Owen County. Number 23, Hannah Mason with 2 points. Number 3, Rachel Howard with 7 points. And number 12, Haley Logan with 13 points. And then we'll flip over to the Lady Generals. You had number 2, Sammy Creech with 2 points. Number 20, Addison Truitt with 3 points. Number 52, Jenna Creech with 4 points and 6 assists. Number 44, Kenna Ward with 4 points and 6 rebounds. Then you had Maddie Curry with 11 points. You had number 15, Madison Markham with 12 points. And then you had our PRTC player of the game, Miss Abby Gilbert, with 21 points and 9 rebounds. And then if we go to our team stats, Brian, the Lady Generals shot 18 of 23 for 78% from 2, compared to Owen County's 5 of 12 for 42%. Owen County was 1 of 9 from 3 for 11%, compared to Jackson's girls, who were 5 of 12 for 42%. The Jackson County girls were 8 of 12 for 67% from the free throw line, compared to Owen County's 7 of 8 for 78%. Owen County had 6 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 22. The Lady Generals only had 4 turnovers tonight, Brian, compared to Owen County's 13. Owen County didn't state any assists tonight, but our Lady Generals had 18 assists, Brian. So 18 of our 23 field goals tonight were assisted.
That's impressive. You have 18 assists and your team doesn't, and the other team doesn't have any. That is just some domination on the basketball floor. All right, so that's going to do it for the second game of 4 of the 2022 Saturday slate for the PRTC Classic. Again, the final score, Jackson County improves to 2-0 with an impressive 37-point win over the Owen County Lady Rebels, who dropped to 1-2 on the year. We've got 2 more games coming up for you, so hopefully if you can't join us here live at Jackson County High School, we'll have them streamed for you on the PRTC TV Facebook page and the PRTC TV YouTube channel. Our next game is going to be number 10, Lyon County, with the number 2 player in the state of Kentucky in Travis Perry, taking on Mason County, Terrell Henry and company, and this should be a dandy basketball game coming up. Tip set for 6 o'clock in about 40 minutes from now. And then the nightcap game tonight, the final game of the PRTC Classic for 2022, will pit the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets with their new head coach, Anthony Hibbard, and Greg Parrott and the Jackson County General Boys. That should tip at around 8 o'clock tonight. So make sure you stay tuned and join us if you can. But for this broadcast, for TJ, for Justin, Mark, Hunter, and Brian, thank you for joining us for another presentation of high school basketball action on PRTC TV.